So one of the things I do as a loan officer, remember, since 2005, I started as a loan officer, so I have a lot of experience. But one of the things I do as a loan officer is I use the 80-20 rule, which is the Pareto Rule. If you haven't heard that, the 80-20 rule, the Pareto Rule, means that 20% of your customers will make you 80% of your income. This also means 20% of your realtors will give you 80% of your business. What this really means is that anything and everything in life, 20% is going to get you 80% of the results. What does this mean? It means that a lot of people, most people, waste their day, their life on 80% of the people, on everybody. You want to be in front of everybody. But you got to understand, if you're a loan officer and you're going to go to an office, 80% of the realtors are going to suck. They're not going to be that good. You want to stay away from those, and you want to focus on the 20 percenters. The 20 percenters, the realtors, the 20% realtors in that office are doing 80% of the production. Now, if you want to go even deeper, 10% of the realtors are going to give you 90% of the business. So that's the 90-10 rule, right? You can even take it farther and be like 95-5 rule. So if you think about this and you run your life like this, you're going to be very selective with the people you focus on, the people you talk to, the people you text to, the people you email to, the people that you have in your life in general. So for me, when I'm doing mortgages, I'm focusing on the 20 percenters or less, 20 percenters, 10 percenters, because I know that's where I'm going to get the most business. So whether this is a tax office, a lawyer office, focus on the 20%, the 20 percenters that are giving you 80% of the business. Now, you might be thinking, well, what are the top 5 qualities or jobs, the top 5 things a loan officer has to do on a daily basis? The top 5 things is going to be number 1, knowledge application. So what does that mean? You want to spend 30 minutes on going over the guidelines, making sure they haven't changed, learning more information about mortgages, being updated with all the changes. Another thing, prospecting. Okay, prospecting and follow up. You got to spend an hour every single day, at least, prospecting and following up. It's going to be an hour of your day. Number three, pre-applications, consultations. These take around 2 hours. Preferably, if you want to get better results, you want to put your client, your pre-application on a Zoom call so that you're looking at them video. You're on video with them. If you want to save time, if you want to drive all the way to meet them, it's going to take some time, traffic, especially if you live in LA like I live here. It's a lot of traffic, a lot of time wasting. You could put them on a Zoom call, spend 2 hours or 1 hour and a half, because you want to build the rapport, you want to get them to like you, you want to communicate so that they trust you. So 2 hours on that. Number 4, your partner's relationships. To deepen the relationship, you want to spend at least 30 minutes a day calling, maybe getting on a Zoom call. Maybe it means going to lunch with one of your business partners that gives you the most business. It could be a realtor, it could be a tax CPA, insurance person, whoever's giving you the most business. You got to spend 30 minutes with them on a daily basis to deepen the relationship. Number 5, close loans. Every day, at least go spend 1 hour calling all your past close clients and just talk about family. Hey, how's your family? So give you an example. Yesterday, I called a client from 15 years ago. And I'm like, hey, Mary, how are you? Calling, see how you're doing. How's the family? We just start talking about the family. It's all about them, not you. You got to talk about them, ask them questions. How are they doing? But be genuine about it. You got to really care about your people, your clients, your friends. So they'll tell you how everything's going, and then you'll talk, and then eventually they'll ask you, hey, Albert, so how's it going with your business? What are you doing? Oh, what do you think about the rates? You'll start talking about how the market is, what's available. And long story short, yesterday I spoke to this client, and she referred me 3 deals. I want to get a HELOC. My son wants to get a HELOC and buy a house. And then my cousin wants to buy a house. She wants to transfer into a title. and she already has a house. She just wants to buy that house where she knows the person that owns the house. It's like an easy deal. So 3 deals just by calling a past client and speaking to this client for about an hour. I spoke with the client for an hour and 20 minutes. 3 deals came out of it. Now, number 6, your current applications, your pipeline, your escrows. Spend 2 hours a day just going over how your pipeline is doing. 2 hours a day. So if you do all of this, but really, really, really focus on 20% is going to give you 80% of the results, you're going to get the best results. You're going to make the most money. You're going to work less. You're going to be less stressed. You're going to make more doing less. It just makes a lot of sense. And same thing with family and friends and whatever. Like 20% of your family members are going to give you 80% of the value. That's why I don't spend time with 100% of my family. I spend time with a very small percentage of my family because they give me the value. And if I give you an example, like my dad, my mom, my brother, my daughters, my family, I'm not going to spend time with uncles, aunts, family members, barbecues, because I'm limited in time and I want to maximize my ROI with my time, because the time is the only thing you never get back in life.